set of cash out. But they have also guaranteed themselves a shot at that first set of a head-to-head matchup to qualify for Seed 1. And they are looking is going to be a huge one, considering we know what's at stake here.
Yeah, a lot of people in chat saying it might be that Las Vegas, so that ban doesn't feel like it's done enough. And, well, you can see on your screen, Wasabi pulling out the LH1 for Altac. That's going to be a key factor here. What long-range fights are going to come through? Who's going to get damaged down low enough to then force that push? That's the narrative you've got to look at. Well, I think narrative. Strategy walking into this.
We'll find out soon. Match 3 gets underway for our APAC Cycle 2. Some huge names and ultimately some huge fights to follow, Hyper. I can only imagine that this is going to be huge. Altac getting the first tap on their vault respectively, as well as 77RS. So OCE kicking off strong here with the opening movements towards these vaults, and KZ actually being forced away. Hewley Rice put on low HP by 777RS quickly as Eshe actually finds the first here, and KZ are struggling against the OCE Kings right now.
Yuke only left alive. They're going to run for his life, which then is going to force the pressure. Can we get that early wipe just to get that little bit of beauty on top of it? And
wow.
It does. King Zero taken out early. On the other side, I'm going to make Oceania really happy. DRG drops. Both of the Oceania representatives win their opening fight. And I told you, I think there's a lot of telepathy coming here. Just a little bit.
That was literally my next talking point. It was, guys, OCE just won both their team fights. This is going to be big if they can keep it up. Mind you, Hyper, the team fight isn't everything. The vault fight isn't everything. It comes down to if they get the cash out or not. A little bit of gargoyling going on here for Altac, but it's information game, Hyper. It is all about information. KZ, the only team opting to run the double light in this lobby right now. Everyone else opting for that HML as things are looking to get a little bit more aggressive once more. KZ regrouping, ready to make a push on to B. A quarter already gone on that cash out. One has been spotted. Two has been spotted, actually, as Wasabi's going to get a freebie here with that LH1, and he's going to get away with it. KZ, you've got to start waking up.
The gargoyling is so powerful, you just can't see anybody push forward, and KZ is having to run. They're not even fighting it, they're aware. They're a man down, they're being outfought. What do? You have to run, you have to hide, you have to survive for 10 seconds.
Wow.
But if you are the light, you come in with the 93R and say thank you very much, dear sir. Maybe we can level this game out and re-aggress back in, but defibs are a factor. That's where Microchip is so powerful and the advantage of having a medium on your side.
Huge winch there, but ultimately not able to capitalize. Microchip now the last alive. Unfortunately for Altac, things have sort of fallen apart in the long term, and that isn't a great thing to see, unfortunately. We flick our movement onto the other side of the map. 777RS doing well. They find two. Eshe actually getting all three. We don't see it in the kill feed. We get the end of it, but my God, the 93R in the hands of this man is a very dangerous thing. They're going to lock in vault number 1. KZ looking to get theirs as well, but I'd argue that OCE have had a really, really big start to this match. Yes, Altac did not walk away with the victory, but they're here and they are ready to keep their momentum going. They had a great start and they're taking it forward off of all the momentum they gained in the first match. This is still anybody's game.
Have to remember this lobby, high-seeded teams. KZ ranked 1. Going into this tournament, DRG ranked 1, KZ ranked 2, 777RS ranked 3, and Altec all the way down in 5th. And then you talk about the actual overall standings, you just switch DRZ and KZ, and then you get this board in the same way. That KS, every time I see it, I know how dangerous it is, but you have to be so precise to make it work.
Yeah, you do. You really have to hit pretty much every shot. It's difficult for OCE as well. We are playing on ping, as well as everybody technically will be playing a little bit back and forth on the ping. DRG have had a little bit of a wipe going on. A soft reset to come forward now as 777RS are going to be able to lock in this steal. Yes, they will. They'll get away with it just in time. The winch doesn't connect though. Mogwasom is taken out by the KS, and unfortunately it means that they're not going to get that vault down into the alley, which is going to be a little bit of a difficult spot to defend from, but ultimately, Mogwasom isn't too far off of a coin. He's 1 second to coin back in. He's going to do just that. They're 3 strong once more as DRG now look to make the effort to go for a steal here. Are they going to drop it down? Do they have the time to? No, an RPG in an attempt to stop. They will get the stall in for the steal, but it isn't ultimately dealing with the problem just yet. They lose one, they gain one. It's trades back and forth right now for both sides. DRG lose another. It's all up to Boom, the last alive, as he has to go for a revive here. He's going to get it off as well. 77RS haven't picked it, and this is going to be difficult, but Defib comes out as well. Everything's going right and wrong for both sides of the spectrum as 77RS slowly start to dwindle.
77RS will have to create one hell of a stall. All of DRG's comes back, and you can just see the little x-ray come through. No, the stall at the wrong time. A tad too late, and DRG have control. On the other side, just a quick note, Altec in control of the vault, but that mesh shield, not what we see common in competitive play in APAC, has been a saving grace for DRG. They still keep the pressure on. 777 are so desperate to get this cash box back. There's a matter of seconds left, but you have angles as Dim.
They can do it.
A beautiful shot. Still comes through, and an Oceana will take 1 and 2 going into final cash out.
I was about to say, can we highlight as well, other side of the map, KZ, they've lost out, and Altac have managed to walk away with a clutch up from their first vault fight. A small overextension possibly on the hands of KZ, but we're seeing that across the board. I think that is the definitive factor of what is losing teams these fights, Hyper. Overextension. We saw it from Altac chasing kills in the parking garage. We noticed that that was the difference maker. They got too aggressive on the light of half HP. They tried to chase it down, and they just didn't get it. They were punished. They got picked apart piece by piece as they were all separated across the map, and they then lost. Change it back to playing together. We now see them sitting in second. They're a lot more comfortable. Glitch comes out. Nothing on 777RS. They're looking to get aggressive. KZ want to switch up the play here. They've lost one quickly, though. They have, however, managed to grab the vault, and they're going to try and run it off. Maybe for some stalling, possibly even for their own devices. But Yuki has to disengage. 6 is now being run, but there is still players around that may be able to deny for KZ.
Altac will put in the cash box. Of course, if you are 777RS, no matter the situation, no matter if you put country and pride or regional pride on place, they're looking for this to be doubled. And KZ once again getting put to the floor, and it's Huli Rice left alive.
Hold on.
But now DRG are coming in. They're looking to third in this situation. They understand that they can create the split. They can get an opportunity to bring themselves back into this fight. And 777RS have been wiped. And the pressure has just been mounted back on. The rotation has to come through. You got a minute left. Plenty of time. Is it enough, though? I'm working on the maths here. I don't think it's enough for DRG to get first or even second here.
No, I don't think it will be at all. It's not quite enough in terms of cash. Maybe if they go absolutely nuclear.
777's got DRG. Caught them off.
Yeah.
Look at the kill
I was going to
feed.
say, it doesn't matter. They're not even, especially on the back of that wipe as well. 15% gone into the abyss. And ultimately as well, now some gargoyling from Altac. They find another, taking KZ out of it. OCE are really sending the message home right now and just hammering it into the brains of DRG and KZ that this is their lobby. They are not going to give up anything if they don't have to. Altac have the box in the street. The double might be coming on over here. There's a possibility of it. It is there. It is sitting. It is waiting. 777 RS are the ones who've bought it over. If they go for the double now, it doesn't necessarily matter. A steal is happening, though. KZ are trying to make it happen. They need to deny it, but the winch comes out. It's huge from Bus. He's pulled it away. The nullifier as well denies it even further, but they're going to go for it once more. DRG need to try and make it happen now. RPG opens it up. It's hectic inside of the building, but it doesn't matter. They've locked it in. KZ, have they got enough time? They might be able to make it happen. Hyper, hang on. They have locked in first, and OCE unfortunately don't get both, and that was down to the wire.
KZ at the last second using the best shield, the only way but #1 ranked team to get an advantage in. Crazy days.
Yeah. That is a insane